Okay, so we needed some extra chicken for our dinner tonight, and I decided that what we'd do is we would buy a whole chicken and make chicken soup with part of it, and then take the breasts as extra breast meat for the chicken tenders we're going to do later. So what I did, I took the chicken, and now I am going through it, and I pulled the stuff out that was in the middle, so in here, organs and neck. I also took the skin off the breast. Now I'm cutting the breasts off. Basic chicken butchering skills.
Only 6 approximately.
So, and then we're going to make chicken stock out, or chicken soup out of the rest of this, so that we can have chicken noodle soup tomorrow. So we want the breasts, take them off in nice neat pieces so we can cut them up later for chicken strips. There's a bone right here. I'm not being particularly picky about it because I do want the meat. So, you know, we're going to want the meat later in the chicken soup anyway. So if I don't get it all off, it's fine. We have other chicken already ready to go.
Hey, Sydney, can you turn the TV down?
So just follow the bone down though, and follow the ribs, and then the breasts come right off, and then you have boneless skinless chicken breasts. We'll cover those in a couple minutes and toss them in the fridge. The rest of this we do want, and I have to decide if it's really how far I'm going to go in breaking it down, but I think I do want to get most of the skin off of it, or at least cut the skin so that as we're cooking it, the skin will come off. The rest of this meat is all going to end up basically boiled, and we'll shred it into the soup when we're done. So, no. And given the size of my pot, I'm not going to worry too much about breaking stuff apart. Get the thighs off. I guess that probably would be good. So we're going to end up shredding this after we cook it for several hours anyway. So I'm going to do that. You get a lot of flavor from the broth. The difference between stock and broth is has the meat in it, whereas stock is just bones. So you do get a lot of flavor out of the bones. So you're going to want to do that. And let's see if we can pop the wings off maybe. If we can't, we're not going to worry about it too much. I like to have the bigger knife. I like this style because I just like the blade. I like these knives with the nice grips. I find that they're easy to use, but whatever you like. The paring knife is just easier to get into smaller areas with. Okay. Just scoring the skin so that as we cook we can get into it.
And how long will this take to cook?
We're going to do it in a slow cooker so we can almost literally cook it forever without overdoing it. Raw chicken, you want to wash your hands before you touch anything. Okay. So we got that. Over here.
And an onion.
Yeah, we're going to take an onion. Take some garlic.
Give me an onion cutting board.
We're going to start with a fresh cutting board. Over here, where we haven't been contaminated area that needs to be sanitized. Less contaminated area.
The cutting board's in the bag and just.
And actually, I'm going to set this in the sink. You can start filling it with water.
How much?
We're going to fill it quite a ways, actually. You see? No, not the bread knife.
You have your oven made. So, cut the onion.
Oh.
How much?
I'm already going to do a whole onion. I also have some celery in the fridge that we're going to use, and carrots. We'll throw a bay leaf in. You definitely want to make sure you're covering all of the chicken and then some. And you'll end up losing some stuff out of here. Probably good.
Put it up.
And we can do that.
I like to keep this thing louder.
I think it's just the other noises getting lesser. And I like to do my onions this way,
But you can do
which
that.
is basically a rough French cut on the onions. What I believe it is called. If you get really good, or take your time and you're not really good, you can make those super duper thin. But it gives you really even slices and really even pieces.
Sandy, please close it. Don't let the cutting board fall.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sandy, can you tell me to turn the TV down?
And into our pot.
I'm doing a video.
Parsley, celery, carrots, mini carrots are nice because they're pre-cut and already the right size.
You're not cutting them up, they're just going right in?
Just going right in.
Okay.
Garlic. Oh yeah, thank you.
That garlic any good?
Oh yeah. That should be plenty of garlic. Really, why are you throwing it on the floor?
I didn't throw it on the floor, fell.
Okay, don't touch my garlic. So, some people don't like working with fresh garlic because all kinds of reasons. They say it's difficult to peel. What I have found is if you just take the cloves and you crush them a little bit,
Where's this flying?
yeah, you can then just peel off all of the paper real easy. And in this case, we don't need to chop it up because we're mostly after just the flavor. And as it sits there and cooks, it'll mostly melt. What we will do afterwards, after we cook it, we'll pull out the garlic. You know, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just leave it. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up cooking it. We'll pull the bones out, and then we will gotta go dump this. And then we'll end up cooling it so that we can get the fat off. Celery. And we're just going to use up the rest of the celery.
Using all of it?
Yeah, well, we got to clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
Like that. Right, because that'll be garbage. That'll be garbage.
Garbage.
Root vegetables are very important for your stocks and broths. They add a lot of flavor. There's enough here to justify using it all, but also to not be particularly picky about, you know.
What's good, what's bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I probably didn't need to really.
You know how this takes how long to make?
Well, we're going to start it. We're just going to let it cook for several hours, most of the afternoon.
Okay.
It's right now. It's 1:30. We're doing it in a slow cooker in large part so that we can just leave it here. We need salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper's up here.
Pepper is.
That's salt.
I don't think I want that salt. I think I want this salt.
There's a pepper.
Okay. So you're going to put a good tablespoon or two of salt in here. It's roughly 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. It's a lot of soup. You can always add more later.
Pepper?
Some people like to use whole peppercorns. I personally prefer to use ground. Wait, you don't end up spreading it out later. I'm going to do a lot. Pepper, again, big pot of soup. And then also add some flavor.
Parsley.
Parsley.
No, we could have grown it. Could have had it stored up in the freezer.
No, you can't really freeze fresh herbs. Okay,
No, we could have made the soup up.
so we'll take the pot,
Put it in the slow cooker.
put it into the base.
Plug it in.
I generally keep this stuff unplugged. Follow the directions for your slow cooker, of course.
It's an Instant Pot.
This is an Instant Pot. On this one, we have to keep it set to steam because we're slow cooking. So we go slow cook. Yeah, we're probably going to make it about, we'll set it for 7 hours. We'll probably check it at about 6. Maybe even 5.
And now it's
And now we just got to clean up.
And that's simple. There's leftover stuff in the garbage. We wash everything out, sanitize stove, and that's it.
Yeah, we will take some Lysol wipes and wipe down the stove. The cutting boards will go in the fridge, or will go in the dishwasher. The chicken will go in the fridge.
Cover it.
It's not going to be in there that long, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to be in here for a couple of hours.
Longer than that, I'd cover the thing.
Oh,
There's blueberries.
blueberries. See, more chicken. Later we'll season the roast. We'll do that on our rotisserie late for tomorrow's dinner.
So when you guys that.
That's about it.
So see you in part 2 of this video.